Hello? Hello? Yay, it's working. It's very quiet. Hello, everybody. Hold on, this thing is baking me alive. Ah. Okay, I think it's working now. I'm gonna turn the music down, though. And that all the way... I should be able to... If I do that, does it still pick it up? No? Okay, I guess I can just leave it there. Do. Should be fine. Turn that very, very low. Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. Hi. Yay, we've got Mello and Usagi. Oh, whoa, my monitoring is on. How do I hear an echo? Yeah. Oh, why did you do it? I don't have... I knew I was going to forget something. Okay. Alright, give me 12 seconds. I will be right back. Oh, wow. 10 seconds in and y'all are already making me run. Dear. Oh gosh, as soon as I leave, all the things start happening. That was so perfectly timed. That was honestly kind of scary. Actually very funny. Hold on. Alright, hydrate. There. I did a thing. Gonna be playing Among Us. I might join you. Am I gonna do... Oh, what? Hold on, I forgot to do a very important thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's gone. Yeah, I might join you. But first, I'm going to do... tier list, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a bit. But, hold on, I'm turning this off in the background for multiple reasons. But, what is this tier list about? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, my friend. Wait, hold on, I still hear myself echoing. Okay, let me shut this off. The tier list is about all the Danganronpa characters from each of the games. So it is technically light spoilers, but since it's just characters, I figured it was probably okay to do. You know, I'll just try to avoid talking too specifically about them for people who haven't played the games. I will do that. Thank you very much, Usagi. Fix my microphone. Echoing, and it's annoying. I don't want to hear myself anymore. Alright, there we go. Much better. Yeah, today my kind of main goal was just to like do a stream because I haven't streamed in so long. But my secondary goal was I really wanted to do the Danganronpa character tier list after I finished V3, and I haven't done it, and it has been a very long time. But I'm doing it now. Oof. Yeah, just kind of starting from the top, honestly. Because... no, I don't actually remember. I don't know if you played the games or not. I know Usagi has. I know Usagi has played all of them. Or at least most of them. Yeah, she's played all of them. He played them before I did. I don't know if Mello has. Yeah, and then hopefully some other people will join the stream while we go along, but I'm going to stop rambling and just kind of start. So Sayaka, everybody knows my feelings about Sayaka. A tier. You did? Yeah. Awesome. You did? Yes, sweet. Then I don't have to worry as much about spoilers. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Did it wait before me? Ah, yeah, I did not remember. Sayaka belongs in F, but okay, false. Sayaka is great. Okay, I will say, I'm going to bring Sayaka down to B, because as much as I want to like her, she is kind of, like, not great. She's annoying, or not annoying, but like, she did do some kind of stuff, but like, she was nice in the end. Leon, we know my feelings about Leon. I will not put him in F tier, because F tier is for a specific group of people, but like, he goes in E. He's the worst, I don't like him. Chihiro, absolute king, A tier. She framed you, dude. Hey. But in the process of Hifumi belongs in F. Yes, exactly. Actually, hold on. Yeah, let's just go through. Pick out all the F tiers. We've got Hifumi. We've got Teru. We've got. I know there's at least one other person here that belongs in F tier. Who else would I drop into F tier? Oh yeah, because this has the anime characters also. Hold on. There's someone I really. There's someone I want to chuck into. You know who goes to F tier? I want to put Hero's mom in F tier, but she's not that bad. Someone who belongs in F tier. All of the Mono Cubs, they can go into F tier. I'm just gonna leave them there for now, because I'm probably gonna move them later. But I truthfully hate all of them, and they belong in F tier. No, not Hifumi. No, yes, Hifumi. Hifumi belongs in the trash. Monica belongs in F. See, I agree with that from the purpose of she caused me so much physical pain. But, like, as a character, she was pretty good. Like, honestly, as a character, she is very, very good. So I'm gonna give her D tier. Or, I'll give her C tier. I'm gonna leave Monica in C tier until I change my mind later. Alright, so just going straight across in order, we've got Mondo, who also belongs in A tier. We've got Big Bro Mondo. We have Taka. Taka's going into B tier. Only because Taka was so insufferably annoying. What just happened? Noise just happened. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zombie Killer. Yeah, I've kind of met you already, but only kind of. So, hi. I was waving, and then I remembered that you can't see me waving. I don't have hands. It's fine, though. That's my friend Zombie. Yeah, we've kind of partially interacted. Yeah. Hello. One of Usagi's best friends. Oh, alright. Cool. You have been vouched for, good sir, madam, or other. Oof. Keep hiccuping. I don't know why I keep hiccuping. All right, who do we got next? We've got Celestia. Celestia is also going to go into B because she was also very annoying. Oh, there? Fine, just shake your head hello. Yep. Yeah, that is kind of what I ended up doing. Yeah, Celestia's gonna go into B. I kind of want to drop her down, but I liked her too much. Like, her whole, like, aura was really, really attractive to me. Not like that, but just like she was really cool. So I'm gonna put her in B. Putting her in B for now. Now we've got Sakura. Do I want to put Sakura in S or A? I'm gonna put Sakura in A for now. I might elevate her to S in a second. We've got we have got Mr. I don't remember what his first name was, but this is Kyoko's father. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Kind of. All right, I'm gonna leave him here. I'm gonna leave him in D tier for now because he doesn't get a lot of time. All we know is that he really cares about his daughter, was kicked out of the family, and also authorized some really bad stuff. So, like, yeah, we're gonna leave you there. Don't forget to put Chiaki in S tier. Oh, don't. Have no fear. Chiaki is S tier. Have no fear about that. Another person who is S tier, we are putting these two characters in S tier because honestly, I'm gonna think about it, but I'm not gonna lie, I might think that these two were like the most interesting Danganronpa protagonist, or at least tied with one other person who ironically kind of had similar screen time to this guy as a protagonist. Oh, you mean I'm one of your best friends? Aww. I'm gonna just nod and pretend like I know what's going on. Yeah, so essentially, talking about Danganronpa, which is a really, really great game series that you should absolutely play. Ooh. But yeah, it's very, very good. You should absolutely play it. I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers. There will probably be light spoilers. And you know, since it is literally I'm ranking every character across the entire thing, I'm not gonna like yell at anybody if they talk about spoilers. But like, you know, just remember the chat might not have only people who know what's going on. Oh, hello, Rage. What's up? I only played Danganronpa 1 and barely remember it since it was long ago, but Hikumi should be higher. No. No. Like, you could argue that for Teru, because Teru was actually a person. But no, they both suck for the same reasons. They're the worst. They stay there. We have Makoto Naegi, who, he's very good, he's very fun. He is just gonna leave him in B. I might drop him down to C because he's dumb. I don't know if those games are my type of game style, if that makes sense. That's completely fine. Me, I'm more of like a story content type of guy, so I'll play almost anything if I think the story is good enough. Or if like music or pretty pictures. I have like a lizard brain sometimes when it comes to that. But yeah, that doesn't, you know, if visual novel type games are not your type of games, or like point and click mystery games aren't your type of games, then you know, Danganronpa might not be your type of game, and that's fine. We like all kinds of people here. It takes all kinds of people to fill an Earth. I will say, Ultra Despair Girls is pretty fun, and it's not like the rest of the game series, but it is also, like, you won't understand a lot if you don't play it, so like, yeah, it's whatever. My favorite games are zombie games. Zombie games are pretty fun. I have one that I played in virtual reality once, and I really liked it, and then like, just kind of since then, I began a slow spiral into really liking zombie stories, or like zombie apocalypse stories, which like I used to not. It's actually really funny. Spoiler, people die in Danganronpa. Yes. All the people die. Everybody you care about will die. And if they don't die, well, no, you won't wish they had, but like, it'll be pain. Walking Saints and Sinners, that's a cool one. No, actually, I haven't played that one. I played, it was this Oculus specific game. I don't remember what it was called. I think it's like Dead Rising something or other. It's like you're on rails and you like just shoot at things. It was very fun. And like now I've just kind of got a thing for apocalypse stories, and zombie apocalypse are pretty good. Oh, before I forget, I'm gonna forget everyone's names. We got Lil Gangsta, we got Baby Gangsta. He goes A. He goes A tier. We have Kazuichi, who is going in C tier because he is a simp. The only zombie game I saw, I really got to look more. No, Saints and Sinners is one of like the best zombie games that I know of, and I think the best VR one. I don't actually know because I've been unplugged from a lot of news for like the last year. I don't really know what's come out. But yeah, Kazuichi goes C tier because he's a simp. In just like the worst way. Sonya, she goes A. Oh yeah, if you have any questions about any of like the stuff, most of us here know. Like just ask and someone will answer, or I will answer. Depends on who catches it first. But you know, basic rundown of Danganronpa. You will fall in love with at least 5 people in every game, and everybody you care about will die or like cause you equivalent amounts of pain. It's fine. But no, it's really, really good. Really, really great story content. Did you put Kazuichi on a tier with Monika? I liked Monika more than I like Kazuichi. Kazuichi goes C tier because he is a simp. He is a simp of all simps. Oh, have we gone through all of the first game characters? I believe we have. Interesting. Huh. Wow, we kind of burnt through those. Yeah. Kazuichi's a simp. Anyone who says different didn't play the game. He's just a simp for Sonya. And you know what? That's fine. The closest thing to zombie survival simulator, Project Zomboid. Really? I think I've heard that name before. I've definitely heard that. He is a super intense sniper monkey. Oh yeah. I'm not supposed to say simp, am I? Yeah, it's fine. I've said it like 5 times. But yeah. Like, Monika as a character is significantly better than Kazuichi. She just caused me enough emotional pain to go from A to C tier. Like, as a character, she is very high A tier, almost S tier, but like, she hurt me, so she goes to C tier. Actually, I'm gonna move her to B tier, because like, the ending, like the end scene with her and the other guy, Nagito, in Ultra Despair Girls was just really nice. This is really, really good. She's a very good character. I'm putting her up there. Looking at each character, trying to see if I've seen any short vids on TikTok or YouTube. You've probably, or you've possibly run across something, especially if you're like into anime and that stuff. You've probably run across something hinting towards Danganronpa. It is still somewhat niche, but it's very, very good. Like I would stand on a sinking ship and yell Danganronpa is absolutely the best and you should play it. But yeah, it's quite Ibuki is A tier. Ibuki is A tier. She was just really fun to have around. I'm trying to remember her name. I know her name. I haven't forgotten it. I just can't pull it up. She goes B tier. She's a good character. She's just kind of solid, and I'm not going to deduct points for her being the fan service character. So like she gets a pass in that refrain. Oh, someone who's elevated immediately to S tier. Oh, this guy. Byakuya Tagami. I'm not gonna say who he actually is. Or well, no, this is Byakuya Tagami. But this character, he is in the second game, and he's very, very good. That's Akane. Thank you, Usagi. Akane is a very, very solid character. She is a solid B tier character, and I'm not gonna deduct points for her being the fan service character, because she's just great. Mahiru, I did not ever get to spend a lot of time with Mahiru. I am reluctant to put her on the same tier as I'm reluctant to put her in the same tier as Kazuichi, but I'm going to. I'll probably change that. What about Mikan? Oh, Mikan is S tier. What do you mean? What about Mikan? Mikan is absolutely S tier. I will fight on this hill. I will die on this hill. Mikan, S tier. Absolutely. Absolutely S tier. And so does Chiaki we're fighting? Yes, Chiaki. Hold on. Here. There she is. Here's the queen. S tier. No fight needed. Chiaki is S tier. Mikan is S tier. There were a lot of S tier characters in Danganronpa 2. I've noticed that I haven't put a single one from the first game in S tier. It's fine. We'll come back and rearrange this at the end. Favorite anime is Hellsing Ultimate. I haven't seen it, but I really, really want to. It looks really, really cool, and I saw the abridged by Team 4-Star, which was also very, very good. And very, very funny. And Goblin Slayer. I really loved Goblin Slayer. I didn't finish it, though, because I was watching it weekly, and then I wasn't able to get past episode 9, because of, I just, like, missed one episode, and then time ran away from me. I'm planning to go back and rewatch it, but it's very, very good, and I really, really enjoyed it. You have very good taste from what I can see. Alright, who do we got next? Another BT character. I want to call her Tsumugi, but I know her name is not Tsumugi. That is just because I recently read Nisekoi. Because Tsumugi is a character in Nisekoi, right? Or wait, is that Tsugumi and she's Okay, no, actually, I'm just gonna leave that off. We will come back to you if I can remember your name. I feel really bad for Peko. Thank you. Oh, I am so embarrassed. I feel so much shame. Yes, Peko, solid B tier character. She's very good, but like she doesn't. Peko's strength was her storyline. Peko, in and of herself, you know, she lived for one purpose, which was very well done. I'm not saying she's a bad character because she didn't have a lot of reason to be there. But, like, she's very good. I think I can put Kyoko in S tier. Kyoko was pretty fun. Pretty fun to be around. Oh, and another character who, this is technically a hot take, but I think she's an A tier character just because she's really fun. And like her whole character arc was really, really nice. And it was so, her whole storyline is really, really sad. And like, not her backstory, because I never finished that, unfortunately. But like her storyline in the game is really sad, but like really good. And it's another person whose name escapes me, which is unfortunate because I really like her and I know it's in the back of my mind. I think Chiaki deserves an S+ tier. I did think about making like an S+ and an F-, but I don't remember how it works, so I can't, unfortunately. I do not come to this website very often. Alright, then we have Danganronpa 2's Resident JoJo's reference. Neko, that's his name, Nekomaru. Where do I want to put you? I think you're pretty good. I'm gonna put you in solid B. You're very fun. You're very fun to have around. Yeah. Oh, hey, look. S tier character. Kinged. Okay. Gundam is, without a doubt, probably one of my favorite people I've ever seen. Oh, have I seen part 6? I actually finished part 6 today. And I thought it was pretty good. The end of part 6 very much had seams. Like, you could see where they were kind of rushing it in the last, like, 3-ish episodes. But, I still really had fun with it. And, like, it was very, very good. I haven't read the manga, but I've been meaning to. But yeah, I think it was very good. It definitely, I do think that its ratings are kind of inflated because it's JoJo's, but also, like, that is JoJo's. JoJo's is just great. It's just great. Like, what are we doing? It's just great. But yeah, I would definitely put it like at like an 8.5. There's also a Danganronpa reference. Was there? Really? In part 6? I did not catch that. Where was the Danganronpa reference? That's interesting. Oh, Nagito, another S tier character. Nagito is, if Gundam did not exist, I would say Nagito is best boy. But that title was reserved for Gundam. I'm just gonna move him over there, just out of spite for everybody else. I love all of these people equally, by the way. S tier is just the people that are near and dear to my heart. When Jolin threw the balls at a stand. Oh. Okay, I can see how that's a Danganronpa reference. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I did not think of it like that. But that absolutely could have been. I don't know. Don't want to spoil other people too much. Yeah, no, you're good. You're very good. good for not spoiling JoJo's, because spoiling JoJo's is like, I'm pretty sure there's like a subdivision of angels that like deal with people who spoil JoJo's. It's like, you're good, don't worry about it. What do I want to do with you, Shuichi? I don't think you're an A tier character, but you might be. You're either a low A tier or a high B.
Monodam.
Why did I make that alert? My ears just ruptured. Okay. Well, now that my musings have been thoroughly interrupted, I'm just gonna... Ow. Alright. So, the big problem, not a problem, but like, the biggest weakness in each of the games are their protagonists, for the most part. Like, Makoto, spoiling JoJo's is a JoJo reference. That is true. That is absolutely true that spoiling JoJo's is a JoJo reference, but also don't. Because, like, getting dragged to hell is also a JoJo reference, just saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the protagonists oftentimes can be the least interesting character in their respective games. That is less of an attack on the protagonists than, like, commendation for the side characters. Because, like, Makoto is not a bad character at all. Like, he does what he does very well. Like, Makoto is, like, your average person. Just, like, period. Like, that's, like, his whole shtick is that he's, like, the most average person, but he's also, like, the ultimate lucky student. And, like, the balance between that for Makoto is very, very good. Like, Makoto is a very, very well-written character, but he's also the least interesting character in his game. Like, if I just put Makoto next to this person that I hate, like, you just looking at them, you can tell that Leon is just much more interesting than Makoto is. Just, like, kind of plainly obvious. Which I guess is kind of the point of his character, but yeah, all of that to say, I don't know what to do with Shuichi. I'm gonna leave him an A for now, because, you know, why not? But, like, I don't know if I would... I'm split with Shuichi between A and B. Alright, moving on, we have... I'm gonna put her in S tier, because I love Maki. Maki is great. I might move Maki down to A, but right now I'm putting her in S. The short one. You're not Hifumi. Your name is the same as Himiko. Thank you. So yeah, because your name is the same as a character I really like from My Hero Academia. Himiko. I'm gonna leave her in B tier for now. I might bring her up because she gets a lot of character development. But just like whole package, like I'd say, you know, solid B plus, maybe higher. We'll come back to that. Rantaro doesn't really get to do too much in his game. He's just kind of there. He's very cool, but like he's very, very cool. Like he's very interesting, and his impact on his story is like, you know, really good. But it's hard because some of these characters get so much more attention than others, which is, you know, just like you're writing a story, some background characters are going to do more than others. Rantaro is just like one of the ones that he didn't not do anything, but he didn't do a lot. Like, he had very high quality things that he did. He just didn't have a lot of quantity. So what we have of him is very, very good. I honestly could put him in A tier. I think I'm going to put him in A tier just for now. Yeah, I'm going to put you in A tier, because we don't get a lot of time with you, but the stuff you do is very, very good. And then Byakuya. As much as it pains me, Byakuya is kind of the worst. He is very annoying. Like, I only liked him after the fact. So, we're going to leave him in C tier. He's also just kind of like... kind of messed up. He does some things that are morally questionable at best. But yeah, we'll leave you in C tier for now. Have I bought the collector's edition? You know I bought the collector's edition. You have no idea how quickly I like scrubbed to try and make sure I got that pre-ordered, and I am so happy because I got it a couple weeks ago. I haven't played it yet though. I do feel bad that I haven't played it. I just haven't had a lot of time. I want to try playing it tomorrow. Not on stream because I haven't figured out how to set that thing up correctly. And also just like, I don't know, I kind of want to like take my time with the, like just kind of take my time with the thing that my brain is definitely going to remember in a minute or two. Oh yeah, the special game, the summer camp. That's what it is. The ultimate summer camp. I kind of want to take my time with it and not have to like worry about streaming it. Like, it doesn't add anything to the plot. It's not a canonical game. Like, I'll probably not stream that. I have been thinking about replaying through these games, but probably not for a little while longer because I like played all of them last year. Like, just playing through them all again the next year just feels like a little too soon. Like, I definitely might. You're the only one who didn't? That's unfortunate. I absolutely understand that feeling, though. Being the only one who didn't get something. I was just, like, fortunate enough that I had, like, an Amazon gift card and $70 to, like, throw at the pre-order. Too broke to buy it. I feel that. I feel that, my dude. Being broke is the way we do things for now. Kaede is very cool, and honestly, kind of want to put her in S tier, but I'm not going to. She's gonna stick in A tier for now. She's gonna stick in A tier. Might put her up, but I'm gonna leave her in A tier. She's just really cool, and her impact on her game was very, very good. Yeah, really, really good. I kind of want to put her in S tier. I'm gonna put her in S tier just for now. Just for this second. I'll come back for it. All right, who do we have next? We've got, no, you're not Rantaro. I can't. This is Ryoma. Ryoma's pretty cool. He kind of has like one whole he's got one whole note and he plays that note constantly, so I'm gonna put him in C tier because he's not a bad character. He's just like he does not change despite everything, which is, you could consider it to be a merit, but like, I don't know. He is not a bad character at all. I'm just gonna leave him in C tier for now. I will say, none of the characters are really bad characters. Like, truly. Like, the only characters that I would, like, say were poorly written might be Kyoko's dad. And even then, only because he was never supposed to actually be a character. He was more of a background, like a backstory fixture, but then suddenly became a character. But he's not poorly written at all. He's very well done. He just is, like, he doesn't get much exposition, or like much development. That's not a word, is it? He doesn't get much outside of what we already know about him. And, you know, what we do get of him just kind of reinforces, like, the good aspects of him. Kind of ignores the other stuff. Well, once we get, like, all the characters into places, I'll probably talk about them each a little bit more, and then, like, I don't know. Maybe we'll make another tier list, maybe we'll do something else. I'm not sure. That'll kind of be up to you guys at that point. Yeah, there are a lot of dang the characters, though, and I did forget about that. But it is fine. Because... Why is it fine? Fine because it's fun. That's why. My brain doesn't work. That is also fine. Here's a character that I think is absolutely awesome. She's going to go into A tier. I love Kurumi. Kurumi's whole like storyline about herself. She's the ultimate maid, and her whole storyline is just about like, you know, being what she is and just kind of like doing that at the expense of everything else. I don't know. There's just like there's a charm to her character. Miyu better be S. Wink. Miyu is an S tier character, not because of what you're saying, Mello. Miyu is just very well written. She's a very good character and a character that I really liked. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Miyu up in S and gonna end that conversation. I don't even remember her name. It's something with an A or an H. I don't know. She goes into C. Actually, no. She gets to go to D tier. Because she's just weird. She just creeped me out the entire time, and then... Like, yeah, that's what I thought, Wink. You put your winks away. We went through this when we played the game. Probably gonna go through this until, like, I die. That she's well written. Yeah, real funny. Really funny. Anyhow, there's another C tier character. Tenko gets better towards the end, but pretty much the entire time she's just kind of annoying. I never wanted to be around her. Like at first I was like, oh, she can't be that bad, and then she's just constantly in your face. Like Tenko's whole thing is just like not even that she hates men, but she just like distrusts men dramatically, which in and of itself is not bad, but just the way she went about it was really annoying, which is the point, and like she grows out of it to a degree. Like her character moments are really good, but she just annoyed me, so she gets to stay in C tier. Here is someone, Korekiyo. He's very cool. I really liked his whole character arc and like the whole like secret reveal for Korekiyo. So he gets to go to B tier. He is a little weird. He's a little weird, but he gets B tier. Gonta, really fun, really nice guy. I want to put him in B tier too. I feel like I'm being really generous with the B tiers. Like, I want to go through and, like, reorganize things before I'm done here. But I really like Gonta. Gonta was just, like, really wholesome. He's the classic, like, gentle giant character. But, like, there's nothing wrong with a classic style character. And also, he is the JoJo's reference. Gonta Gokuhara is basically Jonathan Joestar. If Jonathan Joestar was raised by wolves. But, like that's just a great thing. Like Jonathan Joestar, he's a wholesome being, and Gonta is also likewise a wholesome being. Yeah, you get there, and he gets A tier. Now, I am putting him in A tier because he's a very good character, but oh my gosh, did he ever irritate me. Like, he was this game's Nagito, and I say that with as much respect as I can muster. But Nagito was the best Nagito, and for some reason I can't remember things. Now, why am I forgetting everyone's names? This is like, he's very popular, and I understand why he's very popular. He's very, very good. Can't remember his name for the life of me. It'll come back eventually. Yeah, he's this game's Nagito. Nagito was a better Nagito just because Nagito is less annoying and more terrifying. And he was equal parts annoying and terrifying. But yeah, like, A tier, he's very good. S tier, however, Kaido. Can't forget Kaido. Ultimate Astronaut. Kokichi. Thank you, Mello. Saving my life here. Yeah, Kokichi, very well done character. He gets A tier by merit of who he is, but he just irritated me until his last breath, and then his last breath made me weep. But yeah, Kokichi's pretty sweet. Okay, who's next? Here we go. The Ultimate Writer, someone who I vibe with. Gonna leave you in B tier, because, again, like, she has her idiosyncrasies, but, like, she's very good. Like, she's a very well done character. I'm tempted to put her in A, but I'm not going to. At least not yet, because she has her issues. But like, Toko's great. We love Toko here. This is a Toko support zone. Here's the person whose name I was saying earlier, Tsumugi. What do I want to do with you? A Danganronpa tier list, I see. Yes, in fact, this is a Danganronpa tier list, Nijizola. We are ranking all the characters from all the games. Light spoilers, trying to avoid big stuff, but you know, like, there's no way to do this without spoiling some things. But yeah, I'm gonna reorganize some of these, but like, I'm pretty solid on where most of them are. We're moving Tsumugi around. I don't know what to do with her. She was a good character, but like, not that good. She was fun to be around in like a group. She did the Nagito thing. She did the thing where like the whole time you don't think anything of her, but then she's suddenly like really interesting. But not as good as Nagito, because like, she's not S tier. She might be B tier. I'm gonna put her in B tier for now. Might drop her down a peg. I'm not sure. We'll come back to that. Ultimate Robot. He's very fun. And like, his reveal is cool. Well written. Well executed. He gets to sit in B tier with the rest of everybody. Is that JoJo's music? Is it JoJo's music? It is JoJo's music. I just kind of put a playlist on in the background. But yes, this is, in fact, a lo-fi version of Giorno's theme. And you know what? That is a good problem to have. Ooh, this is getting to its end. I should probably find the next thing to put on after this. Hold on, let me push. Here, do. All right, cool. We have the next thing set up. Wunderbar. Yeah, okay. We put Tsumugi. I can't remember anybody's names. And your name was very cool. We'll come back. It's fine. Mela will remind me what your name is eventually. Alright, we have Komaru. Komaru, A tier. She is. Much more interesting than her brother. Sorry, Makoto, it just is the way it is. Komaru was a lot more interesting than you. Better protagonist. And her game was very fun. I want more Komaru content. I would love a spin-off series with Komaru and Toko, because like, that is one of the just best friendships I've seen. Just like, their relationship was great. I loved it. Kamaru's great. Toko's great. Kamaru's better than both Toko and her brother. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. And now we get to the other characters from... Oh, hold on. We've got Alright, we're gonna put Genocider, same tier as Toko, just because I don't want to think about it right now. We are going to focus on the characters from Ultra Despair Girls. And honestly, there are no bad characters in Ultra Despair Girls. Alright, you're gonna go to sleep. It's 3 AM for you? Really? Oh yeah, go ahead and get to sleep, Mello. Thank you for showing up though. It was nice seeing you again. I'm gonna try to be online more, so hopefully I will see you more often. Alright though. Yeah, go get your sleep. Goodbye. What was I saying? Yes, Ultra Despair Girls characters. There are no bad characters to be had. The only reason Monica is this low, honestly, is because she caused me pain. But like, I have to pretend I didn't feel pain. Monica is A tier, and so are the rest of her colorful teammates. Like, honestly, he's the worst out of them. Hold on, I'm gonna put them all. You're A tier. You're A tier. You scared me every time I saw you. You're A tier. He's honestly like the worst out of them, but I didn't dislike him. He was very good. He's getting A tier because, you know, you gotta keep them together. You need to keep that whole unit together. And Monica's, you know, herself. And Monica's very cool. I'm gonna say this like 500 more times throughout this stream, but like, I really like Monica. Monica is very cool. despite the emotional turmoil she put me through. Very, very cool. Okie dokie, who do we got next? We have the other Toa. You, my friend, you get to go to E tier with Leon. Despite being voiced by one of my heroes, you are a terrible person, and you should feel bad for being yourself. So stay there, please. Just, why are you the way you are? Just why? Who are you, and why are you like this? Who hurt you? You know what, actually no, I don't care. Stay there. We have not Hinata's brother. Let me see. Hina, that's her name. Also, where is Hina? I didn't see Hina. There she is. Hina gets a solid B tier. She might be an A tier, but I'm going to deduct some points because she's a fan service character. I might bring her up though, so I'm going to put her there. Yeah, then we have Hina's brother, whose name I don't know, whose affiliation I don't know. He existed for one purpose, and that purpose was to make you sad and be an Easter egg for the first game. So honestly, purely by the fact that he existed for 5 minutes just to make you sad. And I don't okay, that's technically a spoiler, but I don't feel bad for saying that because he exists for a single cutscene and a half. Like his whole deal is to remind you that the game you're playing is not supposed to be fun, it is supposed to make you cry. Honestly, D tier might be high. Oh dear. Nope, shut up. Shut up!
Looking for royalty-free music?
Ooh.
Discover Epidemic Sound.
Ugh.
Find the perfect track for all
I can't turn it off because there's a thing in the way.
35,000 tracks and
Why is
50,000
there...
sound effects.
Why is this the moment my
30-day free trial today.
entire computer decides to rebel? No, skip the ads. Thank you. Golly. Okay, who are we talking about? Oh yeah, you're up too high. You're going to E tier because you're not an actual person. Oh, wait. Can I... fix all the things. Alright, cool. That's fine. Boop. Moving on, we have Chihiro's father. Yeah, it's pretty nice. He again existed just kind of like in a very limited context did he exist, but he actually was a character. You actually interacted with him more than twice. So he gets D tier because at least some thought was put into him instead of, oh hi, I'm gonna be a smiley torpedo. That's a mean joke, but like, he existed to explode and make you feel sad. He had thought, he gets D tier, but like neither of them had much put into them. It was just like, oh, quickly, we need characters. And now, I believe we're out of the games. Oh, hold on, let's just get the rest of the game characters out of the way. So we have Monokuma, F tier. We have Monami, C tier. We have, Usami, I think was its name? C tier as well. We have Shirokuma, honestly B tier, and Kurokuma, just D tier. Shirokuma was actually kind of cool. It was a very interesting concept. Hiro is also C tier. He is that friend that you would not hang out with away from your other group of friends. That is just who he is, and it is unfortunate, but the truth. Junko, S tier. I will not explain why Junko is S tier. She is a character in the first game like the rest of everybody. She is very, very cool. She is S tier. And this character, I'm gonna leave off you because you were in the anime, so I'm gonna get through the anime characters. Alright, cool. So, speaking of the anime characters, Munakata. Munakata annoys me, but for very good reasons. A tier written character, C tier thoughts that went through this very smart man's head. We have, I don't remember his name, he was the ultimate boxer. He's gonna get B tier. actually know he's gonna get C tier because, like, because he makes a decision which essentially dooms the entirety of the planet because he was afraid of something more than the end of the world. And I'm not gonna spoil what it was because it actually caught me by surprise, which was like very cool. It was really cool. Also, he's very annoying and caused the end of the world almost essentially. So he stays in C tier. I am not great with names. Ultimate Housekeeper. I guess I'm better with titles. I don't know. She was very, very good. Her story arc made me sad. She gets A tier. I remembered his name like 3 hours ago and also yesterday. Don't remember it now. He's the ultimate animator. He's also pretty cool. He gets B tier. He's kind of annoying, but like intentionally and in a good way. So yeah, he gets B tier. You didn't exist. You existed for the same reason as the other Asahina, so you die. Like the great Tozu, I think that was his name. Or like Boru, something or other. He was pretty cool. I actually really liked him. I'm gonna give him B tier. Didn't get to see a lot of him, but we saw him. Wholesome, great, just great guy, really fun. Director Tenma. You get D tier. Right next to your buddy. You know why you're here. Because you're just you stay there. Okay, now to the people that I like slightly more than Director Tenma. Tenma was cool. He's just also very annoying. We have the Ultimate Pharmacist. I'm not going to remember any of their names. Ultimate Pharmacist. She's very, very well-written character. Very good. Storyline's very sad. B tier. I might move her up. Ultimate Blacksmith. He is cool. Dumb as a box of rocks. But he's very cool. C tier. The ultimate, like, confectioner, or whatever the name is for people who make candy. Honestly, I want to put her very low. I'm not going to put her very low. She is C tier, at the very least. So, like, honestly, she's a B tier, like, character, like, quality of content. C tier because she's just the worst. So she gets to stay in C tier. With the other garbage. We've got this guy who was a talent scout. He's pretty cool. And, like, his arc was sad as well. I'm gonna say arc was sad for every person who crosses the screen. Like, they're all sad. What do you want from me? It's Danganronpa. Everybody's sad. Everybody is sad in Danganronpa. That's a rule. Unfortunately. Yeah, he's very cool. I'm gonna give him C tier because I don't remember very much about him aside from a couple things that he did. He's like the main character's best friend, but from the show that was before this one. Like, he's like the best friend of the hero from the last story type character. That doesn't make a lot of sense out of context to people who can't read my mind. Essentially what I'm saying is, like, so think of it like there's two shows. The show before the other show had, like, its whole arc. He's like the best friend of the main character from the show that happened in the past, and now we have the show we're watching, and he's just like the main character's right-hand man. That made less sense coming out of my mouth than it did in my head, which was not a lot. But yeah, that's fine. He's a fun character, nice guy. C tier. He doesn't really do very much. We have Hiro's mom. She's C tier. She's just kind of there. She is basically her son, but as an adult woman. She's smarter than her son, I will say. Significantly smarter than her son. So, like, props, mom. Your child is worse than you, but he has time to grow. Like, Hiro does not really matter that much. His mom mattered slightly more, but still, she's a side mission character. She's kind of there. This character is hard to place. I'm going to place this character in B tier. And I'm gonna leave it there because I don't know what to do with her. So we're gonna leave her in B tier and come back to it later. These are two characters that I actually forgot who were, but now that I remember who they are, I'm very excited to see them here. I really like them both. Or no, I like her, and she gets C tier. Honestly, she's D tier because like the things she does are dumb. Her character exists as a plot device. She suffers very much from the "it's a prequel show, what are you gonna do" syndrome. Like her story arc was predetermined from something that happened in one of the games, because this the TV show takes place simultaneously after the games and before them, and she is in the before half of it. So her story arc is predetermined, and like the despair arc of Danganronpa 3 the anime has its flaws purely based off of the fact that it is a prequel. Like if they had made the despair arc first, or had like, I'd say like if they had more time honestly to do this despair arc, it would have been much better, but they did not really have that. I don't know what it was like making this show, because it was very good. Like, do not hear what I'm not saying. The despair arc of Danganronpa 3 was great. Like, Chef's Kiss, all the stuff, Mazel Tov, no, not Mazel Tov. It was very good. That's what I'm trying to say. But it has its flaws because it is a prequel, and it suffers from like okay, all of this stuff needs to happen and we have to make it happen. Which is like, it's a hard box to be in. Because like, as a writer, myself, like I understand the difficulty with, okay, you have an established property, you have all the things that are going on, so now you have to write something before it. Like, it's very hard to make a good prequel. And like, a lot of that is just because you put so much into making the story that now you're having to turn backstory into a narrative. Because like, it's very easy to say, like, you know, in the dark times there were orcs, and the orcs wielded dark magics gifted to them by dark lords. It's very easy to say that as like exposition, but then when you have to like write out the entire story of like, okay, so who are the orcs? What's their society like? How did they come into contact with the Dark Lords? Why do they all just serve the Dark Lords now? How do they use the dark magics? And how did it get to the point it is in the main story? And a lot of that difficulty just comes from the fact that it is, okay, you're writing a story, but it has to end a very specific way so that it meshes with the rest of the story. Because like, I don't know if this is how everybody writes, but like when I write, and I know how a lot of other people write, they will have endpoints in mind, but they're flexible. You can play around with your endpoints if you're just writing a story to write a story. But if you're writing a prequel, everything has to fall directly into place so that you can snap the two pieces together and say the prequel fits. But the prequel, you know, it loses that flexibility, which just means that you have to either spend a lot more time with it, because you have to like remember everything that you've put down, make sure that everything fits together perfectly, and also just like, you have to be careful of how it recontextualizes things. Another like really big failure of prequels is that they are forced to, or not they are forced, but like just based on how they are, they reframe all the things of the main story. Like take Star Wars, for instance. Star Wars prequels, I think the story content of the Star Wars prequels are good. They weren't executed great, and like, you know, ball dropped on that. Like, who's gonna argue that, you know, Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace were perfect? Like, the prequels were barely good. but I still enjoyed them. I think they're enjoyable, but just because something's enjoyable doesn't mean it's good. Prequels had their issues. It's a known issue. But what I'm getting at with the prequels is that the prequels, good or bad, recontextualize all of the original trilogy. Without the prequels, Darth Vader is Darth Vader until he is Luke's father. But with the prequels, Darth Vader is Anakin Skywalker. And you have all this backstory with like, okay, this is who Anakin is. This is how he was before he became Darth Vader. So how did he become Darth Vader? And, you know, like, why is he suddenly the asthmatic super robot space lord? They touch on it as backstory in A New Hope. You know, like, slowly Darth Vader fell to the dark side and used machinery and stuff and is now more machine than man. But, like, what does that mean? How does that happen? It doesn't matter if it's backstory or if it's exposition, because it's just like, okay, here's some breadcrumbs so that the protagonist has a trail to follow. But now that you're having to make a movie off of it, you have to make a movie off of it, and that sets things in stone. You could assume who Darth Vader was before he became the Dark Lord of the Empire. But now that the prequels are a thing, that is who he was. And, you know, it recontextualizes everything that Darth Vader does. Now, luckily, like, a combination of there were a lot of people who wrote these movies, and the fandom really, really loves this property. It fit together pretty well, and I think Darth Vader is a stronger character, not a weaker character because of Anakin. That is in large part because of the Clone Wars cartoon. Because, like, Revenge of the Sith, as much as I love it, you know, not handled great. But yeah, anyway, that's her whole issue. It's just that she was a character who was mentioned, who did a thing, and she had to still do that thing, so she was constructed in a way that would make it easy for her to do the thing that she needed to do. But she really became a plot device because of that, which is, like, unfortunate. Because, like, the team behind Danganronpa, very, very good writers. Like, some of the best I've ever come across, and probably will ever come across. Nothing that I have seen them do has ever left me, like, feeling indifferent. I have always loved the things they do, and I'm confident that I always will. But, you know, this is just, they got a chance to make a prequel, and prequels are hard. Like, I can't fault them for it. It's not like she was bad, but she wasn't great. She's just kind of there. I will say, to their credit, they do kind of the opposite with this character. I am willing to put in C. Nope, I'm going to put her in B tier, because she's very, very good. She is the body, she is a sibling of, I can't remember anybody's names. I want to say Fuyuhiko. Yeah, that's his name, actually. Yeah, Fuyuhiko. She is Fuyuhiko's sister, which I guess would make her Fuyuhiko, because that's people. Oh, no. Fuyuhiko's his first name. Yeah, she is his sister. She is pretty actually good. She does not get a lot of screen time. Honestly, the same amount of screen time as her. And she is also a prequel character, but they were able to do so much more with her than they were with this one. I can't breathe. Hold on. I'll have to fix that later. The humidifier is broken. But yeah. She becomes better of a character, and her, like, storyline is made all the better because she got her prequel treatment. Because she's great. Like, she's very, very good, despite having, like, I think an episode and a half of screen time. But yeah, she's really, really good. So kind of like the two sides of the coin for characters who exist as backstory and become prequel characters. Then we have the all-important. I can't remember your name. I will remember your name in a second. But she is the ultimate soldier. Mukuro Ikusaba. Very good. Honestly, like, and she is, I would say, like, the prime example of a character who needed a prequel to be a character. Because outside of the prequel, she's not a person. She quite literally like does not exist. She is in the first game, but like mentioned. She's not really fully there, which is kind of true, kind of not, but like, you know, I'm not gonna spoil that. But like, the role she fills is as backstory and to make like she is the moment when the hammer drops, when the beat starts, and you realize I'm playing a game that has the psychological and the horror tag on it, and this is why. But yeah, like outside of the prequel, she would be hovering around B and C because she does get some like stuff. She gets some stuff, but reason that she is now A to S, I'm gonna leave her an A because she doesn't do enough to become an S tier character. But the reason she is A tier now is because they released a book, a what if type story, which essentially gave her all of her character development. Because even in the prequel, like, she's good in the prequel, but she's, again, just kind of there. Like, again, like, C to B. In the prequel, she's kind of hovers around C, combined with the stuff from the game, B. But the book, A tier. She's a very good character, very well written. Thought was put into her, just none of it was allowed to be used. Yeah, like, none of it was allowed to be used because of, like, the role she filled in the story. But she got her own what if story, and A tier. She is a great character, and honestly, I would love a sequel to Danganronpa if. I might write it, just for fun, because I think that would be a fun thing to do. But yeah, Mukuro Ikusaba, a name I can't say right now, because my nose is, like, congested for whatever reason. A tier character, at the very least. Alright, let's make sure that I still stand by all of these. Let's just go the bottom up. F tier. Trash, 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 and honestly, Monokuma himself is at least B tier. Like, Monokuma is very much a mascot. He is the mask the killer wears. But, like, the character of Monokuma is well done. B tier, much as I don't want him to have it. E tier, where the actual ratings start, not just my personal hatred. Leon, I hate Leon. His character is okay. I didn't interact with him much because he was, like, irritating. But, I mean, what more do you want from me? The highest I'm giving him is D tier. I didn't really get a lot of exposure to him outside of his one situation. He is a bad person who did a bad thing and is an E tier because of it. But I will say, he's not as bad as Mr. Toa. Toa-san is worst. You're just garbage. You're a bad person, you should feel bad, and I hope you do. Who else we got? We've got... This is apparently the Ultimate Farmer. I didn't remember that. It's whatever. I think it's a she. I don't actually know. Doesn't get any kind of development. Again, serves the same kind of purpose as Mukuro, but worse. Basically exists to die. It's not really a spoiler. This character exists to die. And, you know, again, same deal with, Hina's brother. Don't remember his name because he could swim and he exploded, which reminded you that swimming was bad. That was his purpose. We have D tier. Got director Munakata, or not Munakata, director Tenuma. Bad person, should feel bad, but at least was interesting. We have Kyoko's father, who doesn't suffer so much from prequel syndrome as much as gains nothing from it. He is a cool dude, probably a decently good father. don't actually know because we never got any never got to see their relationship. We know he cares about her. We know she somewhere. Where is she? Oh, she's an S tier because she's great. We know she, at least deep within her heart, cares about him. That's about it. So he gets D tier because whatever. Then we have her, who I don't like, and is weird and creepy. And the first thing she does is ask for your blood. And she is not a vampire. She is a cult member. So, like, where do you want? We have Chihira's dad. Better than Hina's brother? Barely. We have Kurokuma, who every time spoke, I wanted to stop talking. And then we have this girl whose name don't remember and also does not matter. We already went over her whole deal. Alright, moving up. C tier. This is where the somewhat good characters start. Ugh. I've been talking a lot. Kazuichi Soda. He is a super intense sniper monkey. Or super intense. Wait. Is it super intense sniper monkey? Wait. No. That doesn't spell simp. He's a simp. I can't. I don't remember how it was supposed to go, but it's fine. Yeah, he's just a simp for Sonya, which is understandable. Sonya's great. That's not Sonya. Where'd Sonya go? There's Sonya. Sonya's a great person, really fun to be around, but unfortunately, her heart belongs to Gundam, as do all of ours, because that's where they belong, with Gundam. Best boy of the entire franchise. Probably. I need to think about that. But I'd be willing to put my bets on that. But yeah, like, his character itself is good, but he's just, like, annoyingly desperate. Mahiru is probably a B tier character, but I didn't get to spend enough time with her. And, like, the time that we get with her is good, but, like, she has, like, a mild, irritating bit in somewhat the same vein as Tenko, but not really. Like, she's better than Tenko by leagues, but don't get a lot of time with her, so it's, you know, it's fine. Alright, who is next? I guess Tenko. Tenko belongs in C tier. This is her home. She's with her people. People who are good characters and very annoying. Like, Tenko... No, you stay there. Tenko, Ryoma, and Byakuya are all B tier written characters at the very least. They're very well done. They were just all annoying. Monami is C tier, because Monami just existed to take up space and be the anti-Monokuma and let there be a very fun minigame. The minigame was fun, Monami served her purpose well, and that's all I can give her. She's C tier, that's as much as she's getting from me. Ultimate Boxer Dude. He's there, does his stuff, he is a well-done character, he dooms the entire world because of reasons. I would love to, like, do a video going into each Danganronpa character, and honestly, now that I've started talking, I'm probably going to do that. But, yeah, until that video, suffice it to say, I do not dislike him, but I do dislike the things he did and the motives behind it, because it was dumb. Ultimate Blacksmith. Very cool. I wanted more from him. He didn't do very much. He's dumb as a box of rocks, but he cares very deeply about his trash girlfriend. And, you know, I can respect that. At the very least, I can respect him. But yeah, C tier. His trash girlfriend would be B tier for writing, except for the stuff she does, which puts her in C tier. If for no other reason than I'm not allowing these two to be on the same plane of existence, and she's not A tier. So, yeah, C tier. We've got the talent scout dude. He's not bad. He's fun. It's whatever. Oh wait, what song is this? The game song. Oh no, this is House Moving Castle. Cool, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, he's fun, does some stuff, is a side character of side characters to the end. He's whatever. Who else we got? Oh, I just dropped him down. So I guess Hero. Hero doesn't matter. Hero exists to take up space, and that's good for him. C tier. Hero's mother. Slightly better than Hero, but only because she has brains, and not even brains. She's got like that collection of neurons jellyfish has. Like, she's stupid, but she's smart stupid. He's just dumb. Like, Hero's fun to have around if you were in a group of people. I would never hang out one-on-one with Hero. That's just how the marbles fall. He does not matter. The entirety of the franchise, he exists, and that is it. That's all. That's all. He exists. We already did Tenko. Tenko's just... she's annoying. Her character arc is good, but I'm not pulling her out of C. Purely out of spite. Ryoma. I like the man. He's fun. He does not change. He has not really a character arc. He doesn't really... yeah, he doesn't really have a character arc. He has time to. He doesn't get one. So, like... it's there. It's a thing. It's fine, though. Byakuya. Byakuya is a B tier character with a C tier attitude. C tier. Aoi Asahina. She is a fun character. I like her. She would be A tier for her character arc. I'm gonna put her in A tier because I'm not gonna deduct points for her being the resident fan service character. But like, it's Sayaka. I want to like Sayaka, so I put Sayaka in B tier. Objectively, Sayaka is C tier. She exists for two reasons. One of those reasons is to remind you that this game is based off of dating simulators, and the other reason is to remind you that this game is very much not a dating simulator. But like, her character arc is fun, or not fun, but like, it's good. None of the character arcs are really fun. They're all sad and painful. Like, her character arc is good, and her motivations for some of the stuff that she does, which kind of sucks, is left up in the air. But yeah, so she's C tier. I'm gonna put her in high C tier, but like, she's C tier, unfortunately. I don't want her to be C tier, but it's fine. We have Taka. Love Taka. Taka is Ida, but more annoying. B tier. Celestia Ludenberg. Love her outfit, like the gothic style. Great ultimate gambler, really cool talent, fun character, very smart, very intelligent, very fun to be around, although she doesn't like anybody. She kind of sucks, like, as a person. She has very poor moral standards, but that was most of the people in the first game. Not really, but she's B tier. She's a B tier character. I love her. She's B tier. That's where it goes. Makoto. Least interesting protagonist in the entire franchise. Not a knock against him. A prop to the franchise. B tier. I've forgotten her name again. What's her name? Akane. Thank you. Thank you, Chatlog. It's Akane. She's a fun character. Has a fun character arc. B tier. Gonna drop her down a little lower in B tier. This order of things doesn't mean anything. Low B tier, resident fan service character. Peko exists for one purpose. That one purpose is great. Her character arc is great. B tier. Akamaru. JoJo's reference automatically gets you past to B tier. He's also just a great dude. B tier. Kimiko. Like her. She's fun. Also kind of annoying. Didn't like her at first. B tier. Korekio. Super cool. Super weird. B tier. Gonta Gokuhara. JoJo's reference. And also just wholesome. Wholesome boy. B tier. Then we have Toku Fukawa. Toku Fukawa. Ultimate writer. Woman after my own heart. Love her to bits. But like, B tier. You know. That's who she is. That's where she stays. Tsumugi, B tier. The plainest of tiers for the plainest of characters. Moving on. Yeah, I forgot your name. It starts with a K. I'll remember it later. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Hold on. What the? Okay, I'm just gonna robot in Danganronpa. It's like Kobito. Kibo! That's his name. Thank the stars that I looked that up. But yeah, Kibo. Great name. Great dude. Fun character arc. Honestly, his reveal is really cool. I'm moving him up to A. I think you're the first one that I moved up. Yeah. Genocide Jack. B tier. Like, she... Honestly, C tier. She is cool as a, like, secondary thing. But, like, by herself, not much going on there. So, C tier. Shirokuma. Really cool idea. Really well executed. Very cool character. And the end of that arc made me sad and then angry. B tier. Ultimate Animator. His life sucked and he went through a lot. Character is okay. D tier. The Great Gozu. Fun dude. Very fun to be around. Real wholesome. And we need more wholesomeness in this universe. B tier. Ultimate Pharmacist. Her story arc, opposite of his, very, very sad. She's also very, very sad. Very good character, though. B tier. This character, B tier for reasons that I will not expound upon. Fuyuhiko's sister, B tier. She's very well done. And, you know, prequel did nothing but favors for her. B tier. Monokuma, B tier because he is not the star of the show, but steals it every time he's there. And I'm not giving him any more than that. Okay, objectively, kind of S tier. I hate it, but, like, steals the show whenever he's there. An absolute stage thief. But, you know, I hate him, so F tier in my heart. Oh, and they're all F tier just because they're the worst. Not because they're bad characters, but because, like, I hate them all. And they serve no purpose at all. Aside from, like, keeping you on your toes, I suppose. Moving on to A tier. All the people that have made me cry, and will continue making me cry. We've got Chihiro. Made me cry. Very good character. Very well done. Very sad story. A tier. Big Bro Mondo. Very good character. Very sad story. A tier. Sakura. Honestly, kind of S tier. S tier. She gets S tier. Enough said. Ultimate martial artist. Wholesome. Strong. Cares about her people. S tier. Ooh, this has gone on for a very long time. Ooh, alright. Where are we on? Fuyuhiko. At first I didn't like him. Now I would work for this man in a heartbeat. A tier. You know, without context, this is probably weird. Ugh. Sonia, Ultimate Princess. Absolute queen. Love her to bits. A tier. Ibuki. Fun to have around. Doesn't always steal the show, but always tries to, and always is somewhere near the center of attention. A tier. I am looking up your name because I like you too much as a character to not know it. Danganronpa 2. Boop. Starts with an S, an F, right? Hold on. Dude, this is what I should do, the dancer. Name, Hyoko. Thank you very much, Internet. Hyoko, great, lover, A tier. Character arc is really sad. Character arc is also really fun. And she's just like, she's just fun to have around, despite how mean she is. Shuichi, great protagonist. Not the best protagonist, but a great protagonist. Dwarfed by other people in his game, but he is not uninteresting. He holds his own as an interesting character, and you know what? A tier. Not Ryoko. What's your name? Ryoma. No. What's your name? Rantaro. Thank you. Mind. Rantaro Amami. Great character. Doesn't get a lot of screen time. Every time he's on the screen, you are listening when this man speaks. You know, coats the room. A tier. Harumi. Love her to bits. Would work for this woman. Would have this woman work for me. She's great. Ultimate maid. Ultimate character. A tier. Kikuchi. Kokichi. Whatever your name is. I hated you, and now I love you. A tier. Yeah, no context on that. He's just fun. Komaru. Love her to bits. Better than her brother at being a protagonist. Honestly, I like her haircut more too. She is the better Makoto. A tier. Monica. Great. Story arc. Honestly, I kind of want to put her in S tier. I do kind of want to put her in S tier because she is truthfully really, really cool. What do I want to do with her? I'm going to put her in S tier for now. Moving down with the rest of the Warriors of Hope, we've got the blue one, whose name I don't remember and I'm not going to look up because that would take too long. He's the smart kid. Parents experimented on him. His life sucks, but he's really good. I don't know why I could kind of tell. Well, no, I really couldn't tell. Just with you, because you were a girl, and like, I don't know why. Her story arc, really sad, really messed up. She's a very good character, A tier. His story arc, really sad, really messed up, really good character, A tier. Also, he's terrifying, and if you ever see anybody wearing this costume within 10 feet of you, run. Just run. Art students are scary. This guy. Sad story, messed up story, great character arc, A tier. A tier mostly because of his affiliation with the rest of them, though. Like, he is the least interesting out of all of them. Because he's essentially just, like, any shonen protagonist. But, like, that's part of his charm, if it makes sense. Like, his character arc is about him trying to be that person, that, like, shonen protagonist type character. And you know what? He does it very well. It's very sad. It's very good. Great character. A tier. Munakata. One of the smartest characters in the entire franchise. Dumb as a box of rocks as well. Love him. Hate him. A tier. Ultimate Housekeeper, whose name I can't remember. She is probably one of the most tragic characters in this entire series. And the majority of these people were tortured to death at one point, I'm pretty sure. Character arc is great. A tier. Mukuro Ikusaba. I'm so mad because they made her the best character after she could no longer be a character. A tier. Asahina. Love her to bits. She's great. Her character arc is really, really good. A tier. Low A tier, but A tier. Kibo. Reveal is really, really cool. Character really, really wholesome. Executed very, very well. A tier. Honestly, mostly just by merits of this character was built very well. Which is kind of funny because he's a robot. But yeah, no, he's just very good. A tier. Now we move on to the kings and queens of the entire franchise. S tier. Gundam. S tier. I will not explain it because it does not need to be explained. Best Boy. Why can't I remember anybody's names? Like, I remember Izuru Kamakura. Kamakura's awesome. Why can't I remember you? What's your name? What is your name? Come on, internet, load faster. That's funny. Why did my thing break? Oh, wait, what the heck? Hajime Hinata. Thank you, Rigo. What am I listening to? Hold on, what is this? Oh, interesting. Okay. Hajime Hinata, S tier character. Best protagonist in the entire game franchise, I would say. And Kamakura is right up there with him. Wow, my throat's drying out. Byakuya Tagami from Danganronpa 2. S tier character. We love him, and every time we see him outside of Danganronpa 2, it's a treat. Like one of my favorite characters. Mikan, probably my favorite character. Like, each of these characters are very, very good. Everyone in S tier could be considered like my favorite characters in the franchise, but Mikan is probably my favorite character just because, like, Mikan is my favorite character. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Mikan is just... I am not going to use the term, but if I had one, it would be Mikan. Like, she is S tier. Character rating is great. The character itself is just, like, the most adorable person you'll ever meet. And her character arc is really, really sad and made me want to cry. I think I did cry a little bit, I'm not sure. It was very good. Chiaki, S tier. One of the best characters in the entire franchise. If she doesn't make you cry in the game, she will make you cry in the anime. I will stake my entire career on that. Maybe not. Maybe you have a heart of stone. It's fine. Yeah, very good. There's so much talking left to do. Kyoko. Kirigiri is great. She is the ultimate detective. She is the ultimate detective. And, like, outstanding performance, outstanding character writing. Like, she's great. Those, like, emotionless characters who actually feel emotion, but they don't know it. That's her in a nutshell, and it's great. Nagito. Would be best boy if not for Gundam. Terrifying. Also, just great character. Maki. Another person whose character arc made me want to cry. And also, she is great. I love her. Moving on, because I'm slowly growing less and less able to speak, so we gotta wrap this up. Kaede. Made me want to cry, made me laugh, made me feel essentially all of the emotions. She's great, I love her. Kaede. S tier. Mikan. Love Mikan, love Mikan's character arc, love Mikan's backstory, or like, not her backstory. We didn't get a ton of that. But like her inner motivation. It's like she is she is the resident fan service character in Danganronpa V3. But like her deeper motivation, or like the core of her being, is so very, like, so good. Made me almost want to cry. She is probably like the most wholesome ecchi character ever. But like, not wholesome because she's an ecchi character, but I love her. She's great. S tier. Kaido. Gold. Gold on gold on gold. Like, he is best friend. Like, he's just the best. Like, Gundam and Kaido are just the best. Kaido is awesome. Love Kaido. I'll go into it, you know, if I ever decide to do more with this. But yeah, Kaido's great. Love him. Gotta keep trucking on before my throat gives out. Okie dokie. Junko Enoshima. S tier. Queen of the world. Love her. Pain. All that I'm gonna say. Pain. S tier. Monokuma steals the show wherever he exists, and that is literally everywhere. Like, he is the mascot of the entire game and steals the show wherever he goes. S tier. Sakura, ultimate martial artist. S tier. We love her. We stan her. It's great. S tier. And finally, Monika. Monika has had quite the journey, all the way from D tier to S. She is one of the best characters in the franchise, one of the most interesting characters in the franchise, and the conclusion of her arc was simultaneously satisfying and incredibly frustrating. Love her, want to see more of her, Monica S tier. Okay, that has been the entire tier list of every character in Danganronpa. This was actually fun. I enjoyed doing this, although my throat is about to give out. Yeah, it took a little more out of me than I was expecting. It is late, and I haven't been sleeping perfectly. So I'm gonna just wrap up here tonight. Thank you for everybody who showed up. I'm gonna try to be streaming more over the next couple weeks, and I will stream at least once each of the weeks. I just don't know when, but I will make it work. But yeah, I'm going to at least stream once tomorrow. Not sure when it'll be though. So, be on the lookout for that. After tomorrow, I'll probably do one on Thursday. If I can, I'll try to squeeze 2, but don't hold me to that 2 number on Thursday. But Thursday will be the last day that I'm able to stream for a couple days. Like, I gotta get situated and stuff when I go back to school. Once I'm back at school, I will begin streaming again. At least once a week is my goal. I will try to surpass that goal. My goal is to surpass my goal. I have a lot of goals. But yeah. This has been community night, which is a thing that I want to try to do more often, because I kind of enjoy doing just chatting. They're fun. Although, talking a lot is hard. But it's worth it, because I like you guys. But yeah. That'll be the end for me. I hope everybody who has stuck around to the end has a great rest of their night. And yeah, if you enjoyed it and you are new, go ahead, click the follow button. Planning to do a whole lot more, but you know, not gonna talk about my plans because plans are plans, and no matter how much I say that I'm gonna plan to do more, it's better if I just do it. So just know I'm working on stuff, but until I am done with said stuff, come around and hang out. We play games here. We talk about stories. I'm a big story guy. It's part of my my mysterious backstory. Yeah, come learn more about me, learn more about each other, learn more about the stuff that we play and watch, and overall just have a great time. That's what we do here. But yeah, I've talked too much, and my body is forcing me to stop. So, without further ado, good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. I've said that 5 times. Okay, goodbye. Or, hold on. Bye.